All right, let's talk about one of the biggest, riskiest decisions a company can make, choosing a new enterprise resource planning system. Now, we all know the stories. Get it right, and your business can transform, but get it wrong? Whoa, it's a famously expensive and painful mistake. So, what if there was a genuinely smarter way to make that choice?
So let's just get right to the heart of it. This is the question that keeps CEOs and CFOs up at night. You're spending a fortune, you're dedicating huge amounts of your team's time, and yet the failure rates for these massive projects are just staggeringly high. So what's really going on? Well, almost every time it all traces back to a selection process that's just fundamentally broken from the get-go. The old way of choosing an ERP is practically a minefield. It usually kicks off with these flashy, vendor-driven demos that are designed to show you all the cool features, but not how it actually solves your specific problems. A lot of teams jump in with really unclear requirements, which, let's be honest, is like trying to build a house without a blueprint. And in a place like the UAE, if you ignore critical compliance for things like tax and payroll, that's not just a small oops, it's a massive financial and legal time bomb. All of this pushes you towards picking a big, familiar brand name instead of the system that's the right fit, and that right there is where the trouble starts.
Okay, so if the old way is so broken, what's the fix? This is where we stop talking about the problem and start looking at a truly modern solution, one that's built on data and intelligence, not just on a good sales pitch. And here it is. It's called ERP Matching Intelligence. Now, try not to think of this as just another way to shop for software. Think of it more like a deep diagnostic tool for your entire business. It's a structured framework that uses powerful AI to sift through dozens and dozens of options. But, and this is the key part, it's layered with the crucial oversight of human experts. They make sure the final recommendation isn't just a technical match, but a perfect business fit. The goal isn't just to find an ERP, it's to find your ERP.
So here's how it breaks down. You've got these three core pillars. On one side, you have the AI doing all the heavy lifting. Analyzing your specific needs against a massive database of systems. Then you have the human expertise. These are real people validating the AI's matches, spotting potential challenges the machine might miss. But the foundation holding it all up? This is the most important piece of all. It's 100% vendor neutral. And what that means is, the recommendation you get is based purely on what's best for you, not on who pays the biggest sales commission.
So how does this actually play out in the real world? Well, it's a clear 5-step process. It's designed to take all the guesswork and chaos out of the equation and replace it with the confidence that comes from a decision backed by real data.
It all starts with a super deep dive into what your business actually needs day to day. Next, the AI takes those requirements and maps them against this huge library of over 50 different ERP systems. Step 3, and this is absolutely non-negotiable, is a tough verification against local UAE compliance laws for things like VAT and the wage protection system. This is critical. Then, real human experts step in to review the AI shortlist, making sure it's not just a match on paper, but that it's actually feasible in practice. So by the time you see that final recommendation, it has been analyzed, matched, compliance checked, and validated by actual people. The risk of making a bad choice is just dramatically reduced.
So why is this so much more effective? It really comes down to two huge things that the traditional way just completely fails at: seriously reducing your implementation risk and guaranteeing total, unbiased neutrality. Just look at this comparison. It really says it all, doesn't it? Instead of a high-risk gamble, you get a carefully reduced risk. Instead of recommendations biased by vendor relationships, you get a client-first, completely unbiased approach. You're trading months of painful research for a confident decision in just a few weeks. And maybe most importantly, you're shifting from a decision based on a slick demo to one based on cold, hard data about your business. It's a move from salesmanship to science.
Let's just quickly tick off these advantages. You get precision over popularity, the best system for you, not just the biggest brand name. You get that incredible power of AI combined with human intelligence, giving you both speed and real-world insight. All this leads to much faster decision-making, a huge drop in that scary implementation risk, and because of that complete vendor neutrality, you get a recommendation you can actually truly trust. And I've got to say it again, because this is the real game changer. 100% vendor neutral. This means the advice you get is never, ever influenced by back-end deals or sales targets. The only thing that matters is finding the single best solution for your company. Honestly, this is the ultimate way to reduce risk because you know for a fact the advice you're getting is clean.
This quote just nails it. It's a really simple, powerful promise. The focus isn't on what's popular or what's trendy. It's about what works for your specific operations, your industry, and your plans for the future. It's all about fit over fame.
So stepping back, what does this all mean for the big picture? Well, this approach is about more than just picking one piece of software. It really represents a fundamental shift in how businesses should be making all of their major technology decisions.
Look, as our businesses get more and more complex, the old ways of making these huge decisions, with manual spreadsheets and sitting through endless demos, they just can't keep up anymore. The future is intelligent matching. It's structured, it's driven by data, and it's built to set you up for success right from day one.
So we'll just leave you with this one final thought to chew on. When you're facing your next massive technology investment, what are you going to base that decision on? A carefully scripted sales demo or real, hard data that's been tailored specifically to your business? The choice you make there could be the difference between a huge success and a very costly failure.
Professionals lobby, grow, connect, succeed.